podcast. This is the Bear With Me podcast. Thanks for listening to the Bear With Me podcast.
And we're rolling. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the Bear With Me podcast, episode 2. We hope you liked the first one. Yeah, we had a lot of comments about the video wasn't up, and then some audio issues that were a little bit concerning towards when we would play a video and you guys couldn't hear the video. But in saying that, we're also very new at this stuff, and we're kind of learning as we're going. I mean, not so much me, because I don't do any of that part. That's all you.
He's here for moral support, but you know what? And this time we're good to go.
Did you
I had it muted.
did you mute your mic?
I muted my mic.
Oh my god.
That's okay. We're rolling.
Starts talking, mutes his mic.
That's okay. We're rolling now. We're good.
Okay, yeah. We're trying to work out the kinks as we go
Yeah.
along. But so what did you think of the first episode?
I thought it went well. Honestly, I think it went good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio issues as far as not being loud enough and also the video playing. I think now that we have this new program, it's really sorted itself out
Mhm.
because we can play right through it and they can hear it just as loud as we can.
Yeah.
So I think that'll help.
And
a
I
lot.
also think like we don't have a producer or
No.
an audio engineer, which a lot of these big podcasts do, but we don't.
They have teams of people. They spend
Oh, yeah.
thousands of dollars on that, tens
Mhm.
of thousands probably.
Well, it's like with Rogan, and I always just think it's just Rogan and Jamie, but I'm sure there's other people there too. But that guy's a freaking wizard.
That guy's a wizard. I heard there was one other guy in the background that they don't talk about. I think I heard him mention it on one podcast one time that there was one other person that does work with them. He's
I bet
never
you that
mentioned
guy's
the name.
pissed because he's like, Rogan will always be like, oh, Jamie, bring that up. Or, oh, yeah, Jamie's a wizard, blah, blah. It's just some guy in the background named Ted who's like, fuck you, Joe.
Unless he's getting a fat check.
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting a couple mil a year, I'd be pretty quiet too.
Yeah, I mean, Rogan got paid what, like 400 million for the last contract. Like,
Oh, yeah,
kicked him a few mil.
Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
I apologize ahead of time. I have severe like pasties or cotton mouth right now, so you'll be hearing me taking a couple of swigs of my water throughout the episode. So
That's okay.
just deal with it. But did anyone kind of respond to you like towards like what they thought?
Yeah, they thought it went well. They loved it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I had raving fans, man. They liked it. I think they liked that there's local people who are kind of discussing the issues because you cannot share even news on social media anymore in Canada. So
Yeah,
it's
without getting dinged on something. Or
yeah, they just
being labeled racist, homophobic,
Yeah.
transphobic, you name it.
exactly. So this is
Some-
kind of your unfiltered, uncensored version of the news from. I feel like it's from the heart of the people.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was listening to talk radio last night, 6:60 a.m., and they have this show. Rob Snow is the guy's name.
Mhm.
They call in and they talk about issues. There's people calling across the country, one in Calgary, one in Kitchener, and one in Quebec, and they're all talking about immigration and all these other issues, the crime rates that are going on in our country.
Mm.
This guy, he was pretty neutral, to be honest with you, but he was getting it from all angles. Every caller was the same thing.
Like you saying the news host guy was pretty like in the middle, or are you talking about like the people calling in were all kind of based around the same stuff?
Yeah, so all the people calling in were basically talking about immigration and crime rates.
Yeah.
And the guy was, he's a news radio guy. He's got to keep it PC and keep it with the mainstream media. But he was also kind of in agreement in a certain degree. He was playing neutral, but he was understanding what they were saying. He wasn't just like, he did kind of run a little bit like, okay, I got to go, next caller.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting.
'Cause
Everyone feels the same
you
way.
can't swear on radio, can you?
No, everyone was pretty polite on there. It wasn't.
See, I'd get fired from that job in a fucking sec. Oh yeah, just right there in a second.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work on my swearing. Like I don't consider it swearing, cussing.
Mhm.
Cussing's one thing, swearing's another. But yeah, like especially if I'm enthusiastic about a subject or topic, would you name it? Sometimes I let out certain cuss words, or if I'm angry, that's angry, pissed off, or excited. That's when they usually come out.
It's passion.
So
It's
pretty much any
passion.
emotion you have, I swear or cuss.
Oh yeah.
I try not to, especially around like my kids, but Sometimes it just slips out.
Sometimes it flares up in traffic.
Yes, especially in traffic. I've gotten better, especially with like my wife and kids in the car.
Oh yeah.
But I've learned to let certain things go. But sometimes if something happens in traffic, I just say some very foul things. I'm not going to say what I say in here because I don't want to get us canceled just yet. But the worst is like if somebody like makes a bad move while you're driving, like cuts you off or doesn't signal, and I immediately say pretty nasty shit, and then I pull up beside him, and it's like some old person. I'm just like, all right, you get a pass on this one.
Yeah, I feel like not signaling is an Alberta thing. People drive like maniacs, but at least they signal.
Yeah.
Here they don't signal at all. They just plop right in front of you. It's like, oh, all right, I was just driving here.
I don't know. Last time I was in when I flew out of Toronto, like driving there to the airport, the worst driving I've ever seen.
It's horrendous.
So bad. Like people do like, and they're driving super fast too. Like even when we're pulling into the airport, like just as you should be slowing down, people are just like making 3-lane like crossovers, just right over. I'm like, oh my God, thank goodness the person who was driving me, my father-in-law, like now that's another one. My father-in-law, when sorry, Mike, if I'm willing to cover on this, but whenever I drive, if someone cuts me off or something, I think I'm mad. He is like a lot worse than I am, but like he doesn't say like anything like crude. It's just like kind of the way he sees it. He goes, if someone cuts him off or does something, he goes, "What are they even doing?" It's like almost like he's cussing them out without saying cuss words. And it's just like, or he'll come up behind someone really fast. And I'm like, oh, you're close, you're close, you're close. And then they move over. That I don't do.
Yeah, you do that in the left lane in the 401 and you high beam them, you honk at them and they move over. It's a very aggressive driving there. It's like the anger emotion is just in full swing there. It's crazy.
Well, it's like I've noticed too, is like if I'm in the left lane and I can't go right, I can't try to get around someone because it's just full. I notice the person, this is one thing that drives me nuts. If I'm in someone in my rearview mirror, I just see him like go a little more left into like the lane. It's like
the emergency lane.
Yeah, and like going past me, I'm like, look, asshole, I can't go anywhere. What are you gonna do? Come behind me?
Yeah.
And it's like they do enough times. I'm like, okay, cool, go ahead. I'll move over, and then as soon as they go ahead of me, I go right back over, and then I just start doing the same thing to them, looking over. And
that's hilarious. I do that all the time to people.
The guy's probably looking at me like, this motherfucker.
Oh, probably.
But
or maybe he's chuckling because he did it to you. Maybe he realizes that.
I don't like riding people's asses.
Yeah.
Because I'm always worried, like, if they hit the brakes, I'm gonna, smash into them.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that guy.
People are not aggressive here, and this is the first place I've ever been where they drive under the speed limit.
Really?
Even in the far left lane, it's an 80, they're going 70. I'm like, dude.
I don't like if it's like wide open and no one's on the road and you're in the fast lane, you're going under, fine, whatever. But if I'm pulling up behind you, fucking get out of my way. I'm going to somewhere in a hurry. Best be looking the other way. But the biggest thing that drives me nuts is merging onto a highway. Like if you're coming off, what's that called?
What's Stony?
Or any like thing where you're merging onto a highway, you're supposed to start speeding up eventually, and people will go right when you go to merge onto the highway, they just fucking keep going, and it's just like, oh my God, like these people that you're gonna signal over into the left lane are going 110, 120, and here you are acting like a fucking retard doing 80. When that happens, I'm like, fuck this, and I just go like just peel out behind them, go the other way. I'm like, I'm not waiting for that. I do that all the time. But it's like that part frustrates me the most. Because when you have to merge onto a highway, but they don't match the speed. It's like the easiest way to get into a car accident.
Yep.
Or stop at a merge. Or not a merge.
They yield when they're going into merge?
Yeah. And they like stop. I'm like, you got a fucking lane. No yield sign giver.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I get hot-headed driving. And then as soon as I start driving, I'm like, wow, that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's like I calm myself down. I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have been that hard on that. But when it comes to merging and that, figure it the fuck out.
Well, think about it though. You're also you're sitting still, but you're going 80 kilometers an hour in a vehicle that, you could kill people in or you could die yourself in by causing an accident or by somebody else causing an accident. So your adrenaline is maybe subconsciously going.
Yeah.
So when you get into that situation, you're like, it's like a knee jerk reaction.
Well, I think that's why people get so. It's like they call it road rage. It's because it's like I heard someone trying to compare. It's like you don't act like that when you're waiting for a cup of coffee or you're walking in the mall and someone does that. I'm like, well, yeah, because the consequences aren't life and death.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a moving vehicle going 100 kilometers an hour, like little decisions like that, it can either you end up in an accident or you're dead. So I
Yeah.
think that's why people's senses are already like heightened. Not to mention every dumb fucking idiot nowadays is on their phone texting. I hate that. Now, I text and drive sometimes. Sorry, no, I don't text and drive. That sounds bad. I don't text and drive. I will change a song while I'm driving. This is like half truth because everyone's gonna be like, Joel, will you text and drive? Sometimes I do. Only if it's like wide open and there's no one really like nearby. But when people are texting and driving, when it's like rush hour, anything like that, and you can always see it too. Or if you're at a light and they're just sitting there and you honk the horn and
Oh
then they
yeah.
look up and they're all startled and they're like, oh fuck, fuck. I will be meant I've gotten guilty of doing that a couple of times and I feel like such an idiot when that happens. But texting and driving, I hate it. Don't do it, especially having kids. If I'm in my car and someone's texting and driving, like I just kind of give them a look, like, what are you doing? But if the kids are in the car, it's like I'll honk and be like, the fuck you doing? Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
And it's just it's so bad. That's why I won't drive a motorcycle probably ever.
Ever? Not
Well,
even, what about like a one of those enduros where you can drive off road? You get to go like shooting.
That's different. I'd drive like a motorbike, like where there's not people texting and driving. But like in Calgary too, people are not paying attention to their phone or not paying. Sorry, people are paying too much attention to their phone when they're driving. And I feel like the consequences on a motorcycle is I'm not worried about my driving. I'm worried about all the other people. And a lot of people always say like, oh, you just got to be a better driver. You should be able to weave in and out of traffic like that. I'm like, yeah.
No, I don't know. Have you seen those videos of those guys who are just going like 200 kilometers an hour weaving through traffic that's stopped?
Yeah, and then you see the video where they're fucking smushed in the back of a truck because they hit it going Mach 5.
And then they blame the truck.
Well, they're not blaming anyone because they're fucking dead.
Well, people like bystanders, oh, the truck's fault.
No, but it's like people always say it's like not if I'm gonna crash, but when I crash. And it's like I rode dirt bikes and all of that as a kid, and I bombed hills on bikes and skateboards and peeled skin off. And I tell you what, I wasn't doing 100 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
That's just like sometimes I'll see people driving like with no shirts on, or like I sometimes see people with no helmets, and I'm just like, fuck.
Just turbans or?
Yeah. Oh god, that's
No
another
helmet at
thing.
all.
Yeah, I don't know how they get away with that. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if that's the case, fuck them.
Yeah.
If you want to take that chance, go for it. I don't care. But
I think you should have the freedom of choice. If you want to risk your life like that, that's up to you. I don't, I think the controversy is that, okay, we have like Canadians have to wear helmets, but they don't. I think if you don't want to wear a helmet, don't do it then. It's really only affecting you at the end of the day.
Yeah. My thing is like when I see like you see some of these Punjabi or Sikh, whatever, I don't know all the fucking different types they are, but Indians will say for this matter, they'll be driving their motorcycles, whatever, good on them.
Mhm.
But it's when I see a kid on the back of a bike with no helmet,
Yeah,
fucking drives me nuts. It's like same thing when you see parents going out for bike rides. All the kids have helmets on, and then the parents won't. I'm like, well, that doesn't set a good example for the kids, does it?
Yeah, I don't think so. But I mean, you could also argue to the kids, like, okay, when you get old enough, you can make your own decision.
Yeah, but I feel like as a parent, like, dude, how easy it is to mess your head up now, like falling off a bike hitting the concrete. All it takes is one good hit, and you're talking with a slur for the rest of your life. You name it. So
drinking through a tube, that'd be rough.
Christopher Reeves.
Who's that?
The Superman dude. Shit, we're talking about Superman again.
I don't know.
Christopher Reeves, is that it? Or fuck, I might be messing up the name. Remember, he was the original Superman who got bucked off a horse. Christopher Reeves?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna get lit up for this. He was the first Superman, and he got bucked off the horse, and he broke everything.
No
and then
way.
he was like in a wheelchair with the tube. He didn't have the voice box like what's the guy in the sick wheels?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking's. He wasn't Stephen Hawking it, like I am Superman.
I always thought that was funny. Imagine a superior alien race comes to Earth and they're like, okay, who's your best guy? And we roll that guy out.
The
like,
fucking vegetable
no
on
way.
wheel.
Yeah, no way.
I am Stephen
AI
Hawking.
on wheels.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The guy's drooling and aliens are like, this is it? This is the guy?
This is your best?
This is the man?
And he's like, ha ha ha, joke's on you.
Yeah, exactly.
I am the smartest.
Oh, man.
Apparently we're going way off topic on everything today, but we're just riffing. Apparently he was hardcore going to the strippers.
He went to Epstein's Island.
Yep, probably.
He did. He was.
But I mean, like, what's he gonna do? Like? He pulls up to the strip club. Hey, baby, take a ride on my wheels.
Robotic hard on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, he pulled some girls.
I mean,
but
he's apparently the guy. So, I mean, I guess.
Alrighty, should we get into it? Last episode we were talking about the breaking and entering that happened in Lindsay, Ontario. Yep. Thank you. And how the guy was getting charged with assault because this guy broke into his house, which we later found out he had a fucking crossbow.
Who did? The guy that broke in? He had a crossbow.
Yeah, he had a crossbow.
Dude. And the guy only had a knife?
Yeah.
He brought a knife to a crossbow fight?
Not even that. But anyways, the homeowner gets charged with assault. The guy who broke in got arrested still, but was released on bail the next day.
Of course.
I don't know if that's 100% true, but just given the way Canada is with criminals, 100% think that's fine.
It fits the bill.
And then later in the week, we find it got blown out. Like everyone is talking about it. Liberals, conservatives, like I heard about it in, American news and all that. So then we had Pierre Poilievre, who's, is he the leader for the Conservative Party?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So he came out and said, we had a video we were going to show you, but it was 8 minutes long. But just to kind of give you a summary of what he was talking about, he's saying what's happening in Canada is a shame. Basically, if somebody breaks into your house and you do end up killing them or hurting them, there's like 9 different steps you have to follow. And he just said it's a bit of a joke and that shouldn't be the case anymore. So him and his party are releasing or trying to get a new law passed where they amend the criminal code. It's basically a stand your ground law, and they're calling it, or a castle law. Yeah. But they're calling it stand on guard law, which basically means if anyone comes into your house, you can use any force necessary, I guess.
Necessary, yeah.
And there was a lot of people saying like, yeah, we've need this law for a long time, blah, 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 blah. And then, which will pull up the clip from it, is Mark Carney's Attorney General, Sean Fraser, says he opposes Pierre Poilievre's proposal to allow Canadians to defend themselves from armed intruders in their home. And quote, this isn't the Wild West, it's Canada. So that smirking of a cunt is, what's his name again? Sean Fraser.
Sean Fraser, yeah.
I mean, Mark Carney's a cunt too, but
yeah.
This is the Attorney General, Sean Fraser, saying this isn't the Wild West, it's Canada. Well, let's talk about that.
Well, if it wasn't the Wild West, then why is violent crime on the rise like the Wild West?
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck this guy's living.
No.
Probably has armed security.
Yeah, I know where he's living, in a gated community somewhere.
Gated community where he doesn't have to worry about this. Yeah. I'm just very tired of people who say it's not the Wild West, but, have such a shitty outlook on it. Like, everyone agrees. Yeah.
Yep.
Canada, maybe 20, 30 years ago, Canada was all peace and love and all that bullshit. And now it's the complete opposite.
Oh, yeah. It's like night and day. And honestly, calling it the Wild West, like acting like people are just going to start shooting random people. We've never done that in this country.
No.
We will never do that in this country. People have morals. The people who own firearms are not crazy people. They've been vetted by the RCMP. Even the grandma who's just going to grab her knife, like, you don't think that she's able to defend herself? What gives these people who have armed security 24/7 the right to tell you whether or not you can defend you or your wife or your husband or your kids or your dogs, whatever you have, or even yourself. Like, who gives them the right to tell you that you have to comply with these people and just give them whatever they want, or even just let them harm you? Like, this is
A joke.
absurd. It's a
It's a
joke.
joke. So that being said, if you guys are watching the video, you're looking at me scroll through my phone. I'm not. These are notes and kind of like what we're talking about here, just because we're trying to dial this in as best we can. But yeah, and your opinion on it, like, yeah, I'm sure I feel a certain way when people come in, but I'm glad. And even in the video, Pierre was talking about like, it doesn't matter that conservatives are coming up this.
No,
If liberals want to take the credit for it, go for it. He goes, but it's for Canadians. We need to be protecting Canadians.
it's for all people. It's not for just gun owners who want to shoot people. Nobody does want to shoot anybody. I mean, the people who do are the criminals breaking into your homes at 3 a.m. Those are the people who want to actually harm people. The rest of us, we just want to live our lives, go to work, feed our family, go on a couple trips a year, and just enjoy our time here.
That's fucking going on a couple trips a year, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, you don't have to
Sweet.
go. You don't have to go to Hawaii or
I want
across
to go
the
to
ocean.
Hawaii so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Don't even
You
get me
can go
started on
anywhere.
Hawaii.
We have a beautiful country here. We can go anywhere in the country.
But I think last episode we played that clip of Danielle Smith, our premier of Alberta,
Yes.
talking about like, yeah, if you don't want to get shot or beat up, don't break into people's house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty fucking simple, people.
Yeah.
But if this does get passed, I think you will see a huge decline in these breaking and enterings, because now people are going to start realizing, oh shit,
Yeah,
there's a good chance we could die if we do this now.
they'd be lucky to go to jail and get out on bail.
Yeah. So I'm stoked on that.
Immediately, crime would drop. Breaking and enterings would drop immediately.
Oh yeah. And knowing like,
I'm willing to bet millions more people go get their firearm license as well.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll go through the roof.
I mean, if you don't have your firearms license, please go get it.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
Not that it's for self-defense at this time.
Okay. Yeah. So moving on to our next headline. Student unemployment is rising in Canada. We have a video up there. Yep. Nope. Sorry.
This one?
No. Oh, shoot. I think we lost that video.
Okay. Do you want to send it in?
Shit. I don't know if I have it. There was. Darn it. See, people?
Well, there's one here about you, so we can talk about.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
one
Oh,
here?
yeah. That was it.
That was it? Okay.
So that was basically what's happening is, despite Quebec's nearly 12% youth unemployment rate, Tim Hortons is applying to bring a kitchen helper in from foreign countries. So Tim Hortons lately has been under a lot of heat for a number of reasons. But before we get to that point, the video, that's the thing with Instagram videos. It's like sometimes they get taken down and then you can't show them. But nonetheless, they were interviewing all these people in around, I think it was Toronto, and it's like young Canadians who were born here. And they're like, yeah, we can't find a job. We're going to all these places and they're only hiring foreign workers or temporary workers or, people of the same race or, fill in the blank background. And people are pissed off. It's like Tim Hortons. That's a perfect job for, teenagers and people.
High school kids.
But I mean, I'm sure they'll fuck up your order nonetheless. But at least when you you go through the drive-through, you can fucking understand them.
Yeah. Well, nationwide, we have a 17% youth unemployment rate. And the last numbers I looked for all people was 7.5%, 7.2%, which doesn't sound like a lot. But when you have a 41 million population, 10% of that's 4.1 million. So then 1.1% of that would be 410,000. So if you multiply that by the 7%, you have about 2.8 million people in and around there that are unemployed.
But youth or just
in general, everybody.
Fuck, you're good at math. I was trying to do that, and I was having a Stephen Hawking moment there. Yeah, I was trying to hit the keys on my phone to figure it out, but you're like a beautiful mind.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That was good.
2.8 million people of eligible people who can work cannot find a job. but they're bringing in people from foreign countries as temporary labor. And I heard on that radio actually last night that I was watching or listening to, that a lot of these people that are coming over, the government is allowing them to come in on agriculture visas. So they're going to work on farms, but then the government's paying these people, these companies, up to 80% of their wages to take them in. But one thing that was being scrutinized was booster juice. Booster juice is saying to the government that they're paying these employees $36 an hour to make booster juice. And then they're getting 80% of that from the government, and then pocketing that money and then giving it to the $15 an hour to whatever foreign worker that's there. Allegedly.
Yeah. If Booster Juice is paying $36 an hour for fucking smoothies, I would be applying there right fucking now.
Yep. And then they say there's no way. The guy in the radio said there's no way to find proof. I'm like, well, go through the finances. You can see, unless they're paying them cash, which that's illegal. And yeah, so there's a lot of fraud going on with these companies. And who owns these companies? Who owns that franchise of Booster Juice?
I don't know. It's
pretty easy to track down these problems, but then the government will have to expose the issues that they're bringing into the country.
Well, I know a lot of people are boycotting Tim Hortons right now.
We should.
Because it's like, why are you hiring these foreign workers when we have people who need work here? And it's like, oh, I hate to say it, but it's like you go into Tim Hortons now and it's 99% Indians. And it's like half the time, like you go through a drive-through. Yes, hello, good morning. Yeah, hi, can I get a double? Okay, you Timbits? No, a double. Okay, steep tea? No, a double. Okay. And I'm like, then you get up there and it's fucking wrong, or it tastes like shit.
There are 10 sugars in there.
It's just, I remember one time I went to a Tim Hortons and I was like, hey, can I just get a coffee, but with ice in it? Like, not like basically an iced coffee. I was like, but can you just put it in a large cup? I just want a medium coffee, but I just want it in a large cup because I want extra ice. And they're like, oh, we're going to have to charge you more for the large cup.
Come on.
And I'm like, okay, how much more is it? They're like 15 cents. And I was like, okay, just charge me the 15 cents. But anytime you go into Tim Hortons now, it's constantly an issue. Tim Hortons hasn't had good fucking coffee or good food in I don't know how many years.
At least 4 or 5.
I'd say even longer than that.
It's been a long time.
They complicate shit too much. Remember when Tim Hortons was just fucking donuts, coffee, sandwiches?
Yeah.
You went in there, it took you 2 minutes to get your order. You were in and out, no problem. Now they got fucking pizza. They got salads. I mean, it's not too hard.
Scrambled eggs.
Yes. Just too many options.
Yeah.
And it's just, Tim Hortons fucking sucks.
Well, they used to be great, even at the front counter, but now they just prioritize the drive-thru because they're actually timed by head office on it. So they just screw everybody that's standing in a line waiting.
Oh yeah.
So you're better off going to the drive-thru, and then you can't understand them. So you're screwed. You might as well just not even go.
Yeah. And that kind of leads into our next story when it came to workers and whatnot. It's the one underneath the Sean Fraser thing, the video.
Yeah. This one here.
This one here. So click it.
Yeah. 1 second. I gotcha. Okay. So
this is international students protesting the right to stay in Canada.
A student visa is also temporary, by the way.
So this is probably in Brampton.
Oh, they're protesting in front of their work, the McDonald's there.
No.
They don't have any right to claim citizenship here.
Okay, you can cut it there.
Can't even understand them there.
No. So, anyways, they're bitching and protesting because their student visa is up and they feel like they have the right to stay here for good. Well, guess what, bud? That's not how the fucking system works.
Yep. I can't believe that. Could you imagine going to a country to study and then getting together with people that are also from your country and protesting that you're demanding to stay in the country.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Well, my thing is like, okay, you came here to study. What were you here to study?
Yeah.
Because half of them come over here to do these degrees. They go to these fucking diploma mills. It was like the Rebel News did a whole story on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was in Brampton, and there was 80 of these diploma mills where it was like business, technology, and science. And there's like 15 of them in one strip mall. And they're going up. It's like, what do you study? And then there was a case of like the course load was like a 12-year-old could do it. And it ended up, a bunch of them ended up failing. And then they started protesting that. I'm like, you guys couldn't even pass the test that you were guaranteed to get. So basically, they go to these fake colleges, they get these bullshit diplomas so they can get their working permit to stay in Canada.
I think if you're committing fraud immediately upon coming into the country, why would you be allowed to stay? You're already committing crimes, essentially.
Well, they want them to stay because then they'll vote Liberal.
Of course they will. Yeah, of course. Or NDP.
Yeah. Well,
look what's going on in our country. I really don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense.
No. Are you popping in a nicotine pouch?
A couple pouches, you know?
Oh, shit. Excuse us while we take a quick
nicotine break.
What does that guy do? He does puts them in, and he does and then he goes, sip.
Yep.
There we go.
I don't
Hopefully
have
somebody
that
will
kind of
take him in this video.
We
get
should.
some cred.
We should.
Temporary workers, all that. Fuck that noise. If you want to come to Canada, do it the right fucking way. If
Yeah.
not, fuck right off.
Well, you can tell the difference in caliber. I remember like growing up as a kid, we had Chinese people in our town. We had a couple Indian guys owning convenience stores. They blended right in. You wouldn't even know nowadays. And they spoke English and they had their businesses that they ran. They bought for themselves. And now it's a free for all. You got people who don't even speak the language and they've been here for years. That's insane.
Well, part of immigrating to another country is also assimilating into that country.
Well, why are you going to the country in the first place? That's my question. What are you going there for? Are you going there for a better life? Okay, then why wouldn't you embrace the culture that has created that better life?
Yeah.
Versus coming here and staying the same.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
It's like they always want to bring their bullshit stuff that was going on in that country to here.
Well, they do, because I've seen a sword fight going on in Brampton on a video on YouTube.
Fuck.
They're sword fighting each other. Like two different factions of Indians or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like, holy.
Khalistan and the Indian state. I don't fucking get that. I always see them like flying the flags and walking around with their fucking 6-foot swords, which is a completely another.
And the AK-47s decaled on their cars and all this stuff. Yeah, seems pretty violent to me.
Oh, I had a clip on that. So that kind of led into what happened in the States. So we're getting all these temporary workers coming in or students, and then they end up not, getting the right job, blah, blah, blah. But there was a story in the States about it sounds like we're just picking on Indian people right now, but it does seem to be a habit with what's going on. But the Indian driver did an illegal U-turn on the fucking freeway. I think it was in Florida, the turnpike, and killed 3 people. And then there was a huge uproar about it. It was like, oh, it was an accident, blah, blah, blah. He shouldn't get life in prison. Well, the video that we were watching showed, I don't think we had it.
I think it got taken down.
Yeah, it did get taken down. After the van hits them, he looks and he's like, oh shit, my bad. And then after EMS arrives on scene, he's out there, his arms are crossed, and he's like looking like nothing. He did nothing wrong. And then they started a petition for it, and it had something like almost 3 million fucking signatures, and it was all Punjabi Indian people saying like, it's not his fault, it's accident. Or he don't need to go to jail. And I'm like, yeah, well, turns out he was in the States illegally. He was able to obtain a class. I think it's a class 1. It's called a class 1 here, but I don't know what the class is in the States. But we see it all the time in Canada. How many fucking drivers fuck up, cause accidents, and it seems to be a fucking pattern.
Every day I see a new article on that. Every day.
Seems to be a fucking pattern. And call me racist, whatever you want, but it's not racism when you start to notice a fucking pattern that a lot of these accidents seem to be a certain type of people. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. I know a lot of people are thinking it, and I'm just gonna say it fucking out loud. And I know there's a lot of liberal people who probably will no longer listen to this podcast after this episode, but it's okay. Fuck them. Yeah, there seems to be a trend.
Well, the problem is that racism today means that white person can't talk about anybody who doesn't look like him. That's what racism means today.
Yeah.
Versus pointing out that, okay, there is a correlation now between new Indian drivers who are coming here legally or illegally, who are not properly trained and are causing accidents. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Just train them properly.
Well, there's
no problem.
There's Canadian, like, what are they, Canadian or Indian-born Canadians who, we actually have that clip.
Yeah,
we'll play
that guy
next.
is a patriot.
And he's saying the same thing, and he's Indian, so you can't call him racist for calling out his own. It's at the very bottom.
That guy is a complete patriot. If you listen to him talk, you just
this
guy right here.
Yeah, play that.
Okay, 1 second.
Because what he said is what everyone's been thinking.
He didn't think that, like, fucking he'd kill somebody. He had no fucking remorse, and that's what these guys are all like. This guy just got
sounds
caught.
more Canadian than me.
But they do this every day.
same.
They hit people, they crash into people, they cause accidents, casualties all the time. Since these immigrants started coming here, our truck insurance doubled up.
You're gonna hack in the dark too.
To the what you call the Indian employers.
Pause it for a sec.
Do you have a message there, watch?
So for people who are just listening, can't see, this guy is Indian, by the way. I know he sounds like
he's Canadian
as fuck. No, I'm just saying, like,
Indian descent.
So people aren't hearing it like, oh, it's just a white guy talking shit about Indians. No, this guy is Indian and he's talking about his own people, and he's okay. Play the rest.
Right now, what do you say?
I should go back to the fucking country and stop fucking with mine. Straight up. You guys destroyed my fucking industry. You guys think you're doing well and you're successful because you're able to get trucks. Because you're charging fucking LMI drivers fucking $40,000 to start. That's enough for a down payment for any fucking brand new truck. And then you guys pay them cents on the dollar, even if you fucking pay them. And also you guys neglect fucking maintenance. You guys are not smart business guys. You guys are not good for the industry. You guys are fucking everything up. And the government, I don't know why the fuck they allowed you guys to do this, but it's unacceptable. Now think, what if I came into your fucking country and did this bullshit? Would you like it? My name is Sunny. I've been a long-haul trucker in Canada since I was 18. I'm 33 years old. I started off as
we had to get this guy in the pod
mechanic. Then I got into trucking because they explained the lifestyle to me, so I thought it'd be better for me. Well, they exploit the industry, right? Like, obviously, like, these companies that are not paying their drivers are getting ahead and building up faster because 25% of your revenue goes to driver pay. They don't even care about maintenance. They'll let you go.
Yeah, so spot on.
Yeah.
Like, and sorry, but it doesn't just go for semi-truck drivers. It goes for fucking Amazon drivers, which are they drive me up the fucking wall.
I seen a guy coming home today, and he was parked on one, like, a side street in my place.
Yeah,
parks right in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
and the lady had to wait to get by him. Couldn't even get by him.
Yeah, no, and
Crazy.
it's what is it? Skip the dish driver, same thing.
Yeah,
fucking park right. Like when we were getting sushi one time, we were going into the restaurant. This guy literally just parks right in the middle of the parking lot, puts his hazards on. By the way,
at least you put the
just
hazards
because
on.
you put your hazards on doesn't mean you can fucking stop there. If you do that, you're a cunt. Fuck you. I hate that. This guy gets out with his Skip orange bag. As soon as I see the orange bag, instantly my blood boils. I'm like, this motherfucker.
It's always the Uber sticker in the back too. You see that sticker and this guy's driving like a moron. It's terrible.
I go up to him like, hey buddy, you can't fucking park like that. And he goes, what are you, a cop? I'm like, no, but you can't park there. He goes, I'm Skip. I'm like, I don't care if you're the fucking president of the United States. You can't just park in the middle of the fucking street like that. And he goes, oh, okay. I'm like, move it then. And he like looks at me like, you actually want, I'm like, get in your car and fucking move it. And like, I was pissed. I don't know if I was having a bad day or what, but I saw that and it just boiled my blood so much. Like, they're so ignorant. I don't care what color skin you are. If you're a Uber driver or a Amazon or Skip,
anybody,
follow the fucking rules of the road. You're not an emergency vehicle. You're not a city vehicle. You can't just put your four ways on and stop where the fuck you want. And also, slow down. Slow down in the middle of, when you're going down a neighborhood. There's kids everywhere. I can't tell you how many fucking water balloons I've thrown at these people.
Oh yeah. Like,
Like-
where are you going? Like, where are you going? Is someone dying?
And look, I love Amazon. I love same day delivery.
Mhm.
But you know what I don't like is when you're speeding down my neighborhood, doing, double the speed limit to drop off, lotion to, whoever the fuck down the road.
Yeah.
I get it. I want products fast. Everyone does enjoy Amazon, but you know what? Slow down. Respect the rules of the road. Just don't be blasting music, especially when it's late at night. I don't know why Amazon does these deliveries at 9:00 at fucking night, but
Mhm.
they need to tell the drivers, turn your fucking music down, follow the rules of the road, be respectful.
Just be respectful. That's it.
But
That's
a
the
lot
bottom
of them
line.
come from countries where it's like that law doesn't apply there. And like,
No.
oh, it's fine.
There are different mannerisms there. Honestly, I lived in China, and the mannerisms there are much different. Like,
You live
the-
in China?
yeah, I lived
What
there
the
for a
fuck?
couple of
How
years.
did I not know that?
Yeah, I lived there almost 2 years.
Shut up. Really? What
Yeah.
for?
I was working there,
Doing what?
teaching English.
You were teaching English?
Yeah, buddy.
Man.
It was good. But the mannerisms are different because it's so crowded. Same with India.
Mhm.
The population's even bigger in India. So when you're walking by people, if you brush shoulders with them, here it's an issue. It's like, okay, you've got a problem, buddy.
Mhm.
Over there, it's just normal. It's like not even a thing. No one gets angry. It's just that populated. You're so used to being ignorant to other people because you're so numb to other people.
Yeah.
You're desensitized. So I kind of get it. But when you come here, you can notice how other people behave and mimic the behavior so you blend in.
Yeah. Well, how
But-
about fucking fit in or fuck right off?
Fuck yeah.
Because I'm so tired of it.
It's like the fuck around and find out kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like people are getting pissed off with it. And, there's a lot of good Indians out there
There are.
that they see these. And I always hear Indian people say, oh, it's not this Indian, it's South Indians, or they come from, shitty villages and then they just act the same way here, or
Mhm.
littering. You know,
Yeah, littering is awful, dude.
how many videos have we seen where it's like an Indian family fucking
In
throwing
BC,
the garbage out?
Yes, beautiful rivers. They're shitting in them. They're
Yeah,
pissing
bathing
in
in the
them,
lakes and whatnot.
Bathing in this public swimming pool. Remember seeing that video? I don't know if
Oh,
it's
yeah,
or not.
I did.
The guy's wiping his ass in the middle of a pool in front of everybody.
God, good
Like,
thing I wasn't
dude,
fucking there
come
because I would have
on.
drowned him in the spot.
Time to get out of the pool.
Yeah. Or there's a guy in West Edmonton Mall. Now, I wasn't too mad about. I kind of laughed when I saw it,
What do you do?
but he literally there's all these like little like ponds or like fountains, and he's literally just sitting on the edge. It looked like he was having a rough day, and he just takes his shoes off and sticks his feet right in it. And I was like, I kind of
Okay.
get that, but at the same
Okay.
time, it's like, dude, we don't do that here.
It's not public. I get it, but yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna come to Canada, fucking do a Google search on how they act.
Well, you know what they do in South Korea? When people defect from North Korea, they go through like a repatriation. They teach them how people live there,
Mhm.
customs, mannerisms, behaviorism, things like that. So that way they adjust properly. Why don't we do that? Teach them, make sure they can speak English first, so they can come into the country and get around. If they're going to work here, tourism's a different.
Ooh, that's
thing.
another thing. So I forget what his name is, Grupinder Singh, the guy who killed the 3 people on the highway.
Okay.
So they did a test on him. So they did it was an English comprehension test.
Mhm.
I think that's what it's called. You were the teacher. You should know if that's what it's called.
I'm a professional, actually.
Yeah. Is that what it's called though? An English comprehension test? Basically, it's like,
yeah.
can you
Yeah.
understand English? And it was 13 questions. He got 2 right.
Oh my.
And then they did a traffic oh wow, now I'm gonna sound retarded. Traffic signal, like road sign test. Wow. So
Okay.
dumb. A road test, basically. And he got 1 out of 15 right.
They just handed the guy the keys. That poor guy. Honestly,
Well,
he needed the money. Got the keys. Got the
he
truck.
got his license in California. As far as I'm concerned, the person who fucking gave him that, you should be fired
You should be liable as well.
and you should be charged with something.
Mm.
Do I think you should go to jail? Maybe not, but
You
maybe
wouldn't do it
some,
again if you did.
yeah, like we got to start holding these other people accountable as well.
Yeah, not just a guy who's moved there. Maybe he is illegal. He's probably just trying to get money for his family. But at the end of the day, you're putting lives at risk by doing that and allowing these people to do it.
Yep, it's quite shitty.
Well, when you're driving a big truck that's tens of thousands of pounds, I mean, you should know what you're doing.
Well, it's a moving
It's a-
killing machine.
Yeah, maybe we should start banning trucks.
Yeah. Fuck.
What kind of truck was that? Was it a Ford or a Freightliner? Maybe we should just ban those because those seem to be killing people.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to something. This happened right here in Airdrie. I saw this. So this is the.
Oh yeah, got you.
You know which one I'm
I
going
know which
for.
one you're going for.
So as we're going, boom, right there. So this one is. I will read it from you. Wow. Hold on, pause with me, guys. Here, sorry. Catch a predator scheme in Airdrie goes wrong after 12-year-old, or wrong after suspect abducts 12-year-old. So a group of teens got together in Airdrie and basically did a pedophile sting setup, where I'm sure a lot of people, you've seen these guys on Instagram. They pretend to be young girls or boys and then meet up with these pedophiles and then
Yep.
basically shame them on camera. Sometimes they beat the shit out of them, which I'm
Yeah.
100% down with. And then sometimes you see them get arrested. So what happened was, I'm sure these young teens saw this and were like, oh, fuck, guys, we could do this. So they do this, but they make a big fucking mistake. Is the one kid who is the bait, I guess, gets in the car with him, and the guy in the car goes, okay, sweet, drives off.
No way.
Luckily, the kid was able to jump out of the car at a red light or whatnot. RCMP were called. The guy did end up getting caught.
Now he's got kidnapping.
Yeah, now it's a kidnapping. Or, I mean, would it be a kidnapping charge if the kid said, yeah, I'll go with you?
If you
I mean, he is a minor, so yes. But
technically, if I moved you into that room without your consent, that's kidnapping under the law.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So I read this and I laughed, but at the same time, I was like, this could have ended very bad.
Yeah.
I'm all for catching pedophiles. Shit, I have a hat that says pedophile hunter. I think all pedophiles should die.
Yeah, they should be.
I stand by that.
Child crimes are awful.
Yeah. If you do anything with the kid, fuck you, you're dead. I don't care. I don't believe you should go to jail. I think you should be handed over to me and let me deal with it.
We could just go back to public hangings again.
Mm-hmm.
In the town center. Guillotine.
You know, I'm not opposed to that. Or like public execute or hang them.
Yeah,
kill them and then hang them from but at the same time too is like, I have kids and I don't want to see my kids seeing that shit.
No, I was joking.
Make it the crime, or not the crime, but the penalty so bad, and maybe it'll stop these fucking pedophiles from doing this kind of stuff.
All you have to do is get a few of them. When I was in China, there was a video going around on social media, because in China, if you are a drug dealer, it's a death sentence.
Yeah.
So they had these Chinese nationals lined up in a stadium, essentially, hands tied behind their back, and they were saying that these are drug dealers, and there was a guy with a rifle, and they shot them.
Shit.
Yeah, dead serious over there.
I mean, I think the Philippines does that too.
Probably.
And they have like
that one guy, they're trying to throw him in jail now. The president who was killing drug dealers, they're trying to throw him in jail. He fled to Europe, I believe, and now they're putting him in. There's a court somewhere in Europe that he's going to, because they're trying to throw him in jail for doing that.
Well,
which is crazy.
I mean, yeah, drug dealers, if you don't, well, it's simple. It's like, just don't fucking do that. Especially in a country where they have the death penalty for drug dealing. But yeah, this, I saw this on a Calgary posting and I laughed. But
yeah. Good on you, boys, but leave it to the adults.
Yeah. And like police too. It's like, fuck, if kids can do this, police should be doing this.
Yes.
A lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I was reading something. It took them like 4 days to pretend to be a kid, or I mean, they were kids, but bait this guy and get him to meet up.
4 days.
Yeah. And he got arrested, and I almost guaranteed he's out.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. It's sickening. It's terrible.
Anyways, what else is going on? Let's move on to the next one. I don't think we have the clip of it, but did you hear about the shooting in the States at the Catholic school?
I did. Minneapolis.
Yeah. The transgendered person shot up
another one.
Yeah. Well, that's
the one in Tennessee as well.
Someone released a stat too that the last like 15 mass shootings have all been by these transformer people.
And not one manifesto.
Oh no, this guy left something that said he regrets transgendering. I wish I would have never
transgendering.
Isn't that trans?
I don't know. Maybe
deforming or whatnot.
I'm not with all the new speak. I don't really know.
Yeah, clearly a mental thing. And
yeah, honestly, I think this is going to get me blasted, but I think a lot of it is hormonal issues. A lot of these men who have really low T, all the endocrine disruptors that are in our food and our water supply, our clothing, I think it's really messing with the hormones in men and women. And I think a lot of that is, it's back to that. They're being poisoned, is what I think personally.
Oh fuck, did you hear they put fluoride back in
Yeah, when they did studies on
our water?
Yeah, they did studies on kids that it lowers their IQ. Why would you allow that just to help your teeth?
They're like, hey, listen, your kid might be a little retarded, but his teeth will be white as shit.
Yeah. Why don't you just brush your teeth regularly and floss? Go to the dentist.
And I was talking with some people at work about this. Like, well, it's not that bad, blah, blah. I'm like, it's shown to lower your mental acuity.
They've had too much fluoride.
Like, what are you talking about? And my thing was like, Calgary took it out, and then
Gondek.
What did cavities go up?
No.
And they're like, oh, you know what? We should probably just put it back in the water.
You know, not every country does that, right? Like it's only a select few countries that actually do that, and the rest of the world's fine.
But it's like, yeah, just don't. There's so many other things we could worry about. Having, good dental hygiene is not one of them. That should fall on the individual. It should not be like, I don't know, was it Mayor Gondek who made that decision?
Yeah, it's poison. It's essentially poison.
Fucking Skeletor. Have you seen her face?
I don't know what she looks like.
Dude, she looks like a meth head.
Though.
I don't know how Calgary voted that dumb bitch in.
Well, and apparently she's leading the race again. How? It's crazy.
I would love to run for mayor.
Yeah. I don't have any fluoride in my water. I test it regularly.
Yeah, but you don't live in Calgary. You live in
I live
other
in
place.
City.
We won't say where you live just in case someone tries coming after you.
I have a water system, so it takes out the fluoride.
I mean, I have what are those? The basic ones you pour the water into, filters it out.
Brita.
I have a Brita.
It doesn't take out fluoride, I don't think.
It doesn't?
No.
No, fuck. Well, that probably explains my mental acuity right there.
Yeah, you need a reverse osmosis system.
That sounds expensive.
You can get them online. You can get them online on Amazon. They're like $400 or $500.
That's a lot for fucking water, dude. You know what? Now I understand the fluoride thing.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's cheap. You know what? I'm okay being a little stupid if I have a little more money in my thing. Excuse me. But yeah, that's insane. What topic we were even talking about? How did we get on the fluoride thing?
I don't know.
We were chatting.
We were talking about the
school shooting.
Oh, the school shooting.
Right, transgender.
Yeah.
We went to mental issues. Yeah. That's rough. And these guys who end up doing these school shootings, you always look at their MO, and it's like either there was no dad in the home, no strong male role models,
T.
we're losers, low T, whatever. But my thing is like, why are they always going after fucking kids?
The innocent. It's always the evil going after the innocent. That's what it is.
And then I saw in Minneapolis, so literally the day after the shooting, what does the mayor of Minneapolis do? He goes up and he makes a speech. Doesn't talk about the fucking kids who got shot or the Catholic school. It's we need to support our transgender community.
Well, how much more support do they need? They've got like over 200 days.
Yeah, fuck.
Give them another day.
Yeah, they get all of June is Pride Month.
Yeah,
and then they get fucking. There's Trans Month. There's bi week. I don't even know what all the acronyms are because now
I'm lost. I don't know.
It was LGBT, and then it was LGBTQ plus, and now it's 2S LGBTQ plus I fill in the blank. And I didn't know what that meant.
I have no idea.
2S means two spirited.
What is that?
It's to do with First Nations.
So the First Nations are involved in the
I guess if you're two spirited, and I don't know what that means. Like, do you think you're part bear?
Like the furries?
No. Well, no.
I have no idea.
But the LGBTQ plus community, fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, do your thing as an adult. Do your thing, but
stop fucking with kids.
Yes.
Stop trying to indoctrinate children into believing in your bullshit. Teachers need to.
They can't have kids, so they're coming after yours. That's what it is.
It's like in the classroom. It's like, oh yeah, we need to have genderqueer classes. No, we fucking don't.
No, we don't.
How about leave that shit at home?
It's crazy.
It's like if I go into a classroom and I see the pride flag, I'm like, yep, my kid's not going to this fucking school.
No, don't. It's a public funded school by our taxpayer money. You shouldn't be putting anything that's politically charged in there besides our national anthem and our Canadian flag. That's
Reading, writing, math.
Yes.
Teach them about applying for a loan and credit cards, and
teach them how to live in the world that we currently live in. You know what I mean? It's
not this
insane.
stupid bullshit.
Should we end on a good note?
Yep. Oh, before we go into that, there was one other one I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
It was the senior Liberal official. I was talking about the thing in Ukraine.
Oh, this one here.
Yes, pull that up.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna see. Here, you read that one because it's too far away and I can't.
I gotcha.
You read it.
So, Canada Proud posts, a senior official for the Liberal government says that Canada is, quote unquote, not excluding boots on the ground in Ukraine as Mark Carney makes a surprise visit to the country. Boots on the ground, eh?
So,
Is he going? Or is his transgender son going?
he has a transgender son?
He does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Or some kind of spectrum on this, whatever. He's something like that.
He's a transformer of such.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I read this, I was like, I fucking hope not. Like,
do you remember
why?
when? You remember when leaders used to be at the front lines?
Yeah.
Julius Caesar, all these good people. They were leaders of the country and they were leading the charge.
Not anymore.
No. Look at that guy. You think that guy is going to lead anything?
Fucking elbows up. When I saw him dancing, like he looked like a fucking fag.
He can't fight his way out
anyways.
of a paper box, man.
He's a loser. I can't. Oh
Yeah.
God. And I hate to say it, but it's like I feel like Carney's worse than Trudeau. Like Trudeau is a cunt, and so is Carney.
Way worse.
But going to this subject, why the fuck do we care about Ukraine? I'm sorry. How many billions of dollars have we given them in the last? This war's been going on for what, 3-4 years now?
And all the government officials are driving Rolls Royces and hanging out in different
who's
countries.
the president of Ukraine? What's his name?
Zelensky.
He's a billionaire now.
Yep.
I think Forbes released like something, billionaires of the year or some shit, or like new billionaires. He's on there.
No way.
Yeah. He was listed on there. My thing is like, look, I understand, Ukraine, it got invaded and all that, but you know what? I don't think we need to get involved with it.
Well, Trump's trying to broker a peace deal right now, and Europe and Carney are trying to keep it going. Why? But whatever you think about Trump and his peace deal, at least he's trying to stop the war. Like, what, you want to keep fighting? If you do, then you guys go sign up. Go ahead. Go over there.
My thing is they're just lining each other's pockets
what they're
with
doing.
money. Listen, we shouldn't be sending any fucking money to any other country until our country ourselves is tip-top shape. How many Canadians are constantly, living check to check, myself included, worrying about when the next, paycheck's coming? Gas prices are through the roof. How much we pay? We pay 30% in federal tax, and we're sending money to this fucking loser. It's a joke.
We have record numbers of people lining up at food banks.
Yeah.
Now, some of these are immigrants who are also being paid money to be in this country, and then they're going to get free food at the same time. But however, nonetheless, it's still record numbers of people at food banks. That is crazy.
It's so fucking stupid. Let's take care of our own country first before we think about helping any other country. Same goes for fucking Israel, Palestine bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of fucking hearing it. It doesn't involve us. I don't give a fuck about Israel. I don't give a fuck about Palestine. Yes, I feel extremely bad for, the people getting caught in the crossfire. But you know what? That's happening on the other side of the world where it doesn't fucking involve us. And it's like you see all these dumb twats who are always protesting.
I stand for this. I stand for that.
Yeah, blah, blah. Okay.
Go over there.
Yeah, go fight for them then.
Yep.
If you're so passionate about it and you want to, and that goes for both sides.
All
People
sides.
who are like pro-Israel. Okay, well then go fucking be about Israel.
Yep.
But fucking leave us out of it.
Exactly.
I'm tired of us always getting like brought into other people's bullshit. It's like how we were talking about earlier with like, these Indians coming over and they're bringing their bullshit here with Khalistan this and India this, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you.
We
Get
should
out
have
of here.
planes waiting at the airport when these protests happen, round them all up, throw them on the plane, send them off.
Yep.
Taxpayer funded. No
Yep.
problem. Get rid of the problem.
Yeah, I would happily pay
Me
for that.
too.
Get them the
Me
fuck
too.
out of here. Stop taking up traffic.
Yep.
Stop taking up space. And I'm just so fucking over it. I'm sympathetic to, you know, I see these kids and like, yes, I don't agree with what Israel is doing to Palestine. Like, you look at Gaza, it's a fucking rubble, and you
Yep.
constantly hear it being blown up. You know what? And they're like, whoa, the Hamas is hiding behind, them as shields or blah, blah, blah. You know what? We're at a spot now where we have technology. You hear about these drones that can get a guy in between a car without breaking the
Mhm.
other side of the glass, blah, blah. We have tier 1 units. They have tier 1 units. The Mossad is one of the, like,
Best intelligence agencies in
in
the
the
world.
world, yeah. Do it in a better way. And I'm fucking so over hearing about it. It's all you hear about in the news. It's Israel this, Palestine this,
Mhm.
fucking Ukraine, Russia, blah, 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 blah.
How about we just focus on national stuff? Focus on the food bank stuff. Focus on the homeless, the drug problems that we have. Why don't we clean up all that? Why don't we fix our country, rebuild the cities? The inner cities are terrible. Like, the streets are awful. Why doesn't the government stick to the road? Stop energizing people with emotional topics on the news 24/7. It's all negativity. Like, my mother and father-in-law were at our house last year. They wanted to put on the news. Put on the news. I hadn't listened to news since like 2021. But negativity. No wonder people are so emotionally charged, because they're so full of negative broadcasting all day long.
Well, it's only, I feel like
Nothing
that with
good.
Instagram too. It's like, fuck, sometimes I have to take a break from my Instagram
Yeah.
because it's just always negative shit.
It
And
just
it's like,
keeps you.
it takes effect on you.
Yes, of course.
And it's like 20 years ago, you didn't have that issue.
No.
But now everything is, social media has a lot of goods and a lot of bads, but this is one of the bads. It's like you're constantly getting information from around the world shoved in your face. And people can say, well, that, is your algorithm, blah, 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 blah. But
Sure.
yeah, it's fuck.
There's two oceans that divide us from the rest of the world. Leave them to their own problems. If everyone left everyone to their own issues, there would be a lot less wars, because nobody's backing them up.
Yeah.
It's you versus whoever you want to fight with. Unless there's like some kind of crazy indiscriminate thing where someone's just completely bombing the crap out of somebody and they need some help. That's
Yeah.
like where people
Like
like
if-
United Nations need to step in and say, okay, that's enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like if, one of these countries was plotting to, attack Canada and all that, I'm all for sending, a tier 1 unit in and wiping those fuckers out.
100%.
But we shouldn't get involved in other people's affairs. If it doesn't involve us, fuck off.
It's like the mouthy kid at the bar who's got 10 buddies behind him.
Yeah.
He's only mouthy because those people are there.
Yeah.
If he was by himself, he wouldn't say anything.
Fucking. Okay. So we got a couple more and then we'll wrap it up. So the other one lately, this is Alberta in general. I sent you the video. It was basically
Okay.
saying Alberta is very close to separating. Nope, go up. I think it was so right there.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, just 1 second here.
We'll play this one here. And it's some people are for it and some people are with it. Now, if you don't know what's going on, sorry, yeah. Alberta is basically saying, we're fed up. We're tired of, funding rest of Canada and we want to separate. We want to stop, sending money to the other provinces where those other provinces basically don't want us doing what we're doing, which is making them money. They don't want oil and gas. They want, clean energy, all that, which oil and gas is fucking clean energy.
Natural gas burns clean.
Yeah. He's saying like, yeah, we want to keep the money in Alberta and benefit Albertans. And a lot of people are very pro, like me including. I'm 100% down for separating because why the fuck would I want, to send money to Eastern Canada when they're constantly saying, what we're doing is fucking it up.
Well, that's where all the crazy policies are coming from anyways.
Yeah.
Look, I love Canada. I love Canadian people. I love my people. But at the end of the day, the government is not serving you. So who are they serving?
Yeah.
You know?
So play this clip.
Hundreds gathered on the steps of the Alberta legislature today for a rally calling for Alberta to separate from Canada.
But we wish to be in charge as Albertans of our own nation.
A smaller but vocal counter-protest also showed up, arguing that separating would violate treaty rights.
Canada does not own this land. Alberta does
Yes,
not
we
own
do.
this land. Our people own this land.
Hundreds gathered on the
So,
steps
you
of the
pause it
Alberta
there.
legislature today.
So, some mixed points of view on that one. So, it seems like a lot of Albertans are down for separating. And then there was a native girl there saying, "Oh, Alberta doesn't belong to Canada. Canada doesn't even own this land. It's ours." Blah 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 blah. You know what? You fucking lost. Okay.
Yeah, and you're still getting paid to this day.
Yeah, and that goes for the First Nations, whatever you want to call it, thing, because or the phrase is like you're on stolen land.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't stolen. We won it. You lost. Stop crying about it. You got second place. Stop
It's
talking
over.
about second place all the time.
We bought it for pelts and berries.
Yeah, you won. You lost on home advantage still.
Look, if there was an actual country here with infrastructure and we came in and took it, I could see maybe the argument there, but there was nothing here.
No,
nothing.
And their people did it to each other all the time.
They were constantly slaying each other. If anything, we created peace between the tribes.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. How we handled, the Indigenous people was not correct, but that was so long ago. And people will bring up, the what are the schools called?
Residential schools.
Residential schools, blah blah. Like a couple years ago, when they dug up the graves, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we found all these."
Did they though? I heard they didn't.
So it turns out,
found
no,
nothing.
it wasn't kids that they dug up. Most of them weren't even human bones.
That's what I heard, yeah.
So it's just like, I'm so tired of hearing like you're on stolen land. No, we're not. We're on conquered land. You fucking lost. Shut up.
The problem is the division too, because there's two classes. You're First Nations or you're Canadian. Why don't we just go under one rule, one law, one system where everyone's equal? Isn't that what they want in the first place? Everyone's equal. That's what everyone's screaming about these days is equality. Okay, no more money. We're all equal. We're all Canadian. Come off the reserves. Let's live together. Let's live in harmony.
Well, it's like, you've seen some of these, and yeah, I've been to a couple of these reserves, and they look like dog shit.
Horrendous.
But they're also getting a shit ton of money.
$17 billion last year. That's 17,000 millions.
Yeah.
You'd have beautiful cities. They should be the richest population in Canada.
But it's like the money where it gets given to totally doesn't get put back to the people or their community. And that's who they should be frustrated with, not us.
No.
But it's like every time, like land acknowledgements. Oh my fuck.
I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of it.
Like earlier this year, remember those two kids went missing in Nova Scotia, and the RCMP did basically a public announcement to say, hey,
we have that video.
Actually, yeah, let's play that clip.
Pull the video up.
So, two kids went missing. The RCMP is going to get on camera and say, hey, we have two kids that are missing, blah, blah. You think they're going to do that. But nope, they go with something stupid instead. Nope, go up. Keep going, keep going. Oh, it's weird. Oh, right there. Play that. Oh, I just hit my mic.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am Corporal Carly McCann, Provincial Public Information Officer for the Nova Scotia RCMP.
She is reading a script,
Thank you all
though.
for being here today.
Mm-hmm.
Bonjour, je suis la caporale Carly McCann, agent d'information publique pour la GRC en Nouvelle-Écosse. Merci de votre présence aujourd'hui. First, I acknowledge that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the traditional and unceded ancestral territory of the Mi'kmaq people. I also recognize that African Nova Scotians are a distinct people.
African Nova Scotians.
Legacies and contributions have enriched that part of Mi'kma'ki known as Nova Scotia for over 400 years.
Okay. So we got two fucking missing kids.
Yep.
And you want to start it off by doing a land acknowledgement, not just to First Nations, but to Northern African tribes of fucking Nova Scotia.
Crazy.
Go fuck yourself.
This is a new thing that they're doing, this land acknowledgement. It's starting to make me feel as if they're getting ready to cede the land to the First Nations people, because in BC, they took 200 acres of privately owned land from somebody and gave it to the First Nations. So you see these stickers all over the country now of this is such tribe's land. why? Why are we apologizing? Why are we all of a sudden doing this now? It seems like a very nefarious thing to do because it also stirs this. It stirs tension and division. Why don't we just join as one?
It gets people talking.
It gets
but
people talking. Exactly.
at
Gets
the
people
same
fired
time,
up.
it's like, what the fuck? Who cares if we're on the land of whatever fucking tribe she just said?
Whose land was it before? I heard that they found Viking bones that were like 10,000 or more years old.
Well, even First Nations people aren't even
They're from Asia.
yeah,
or Mongolia.
They came over the fucking ice bridge, whatever it's called.
Nope.
No one's.
I bet you there was thousands of people here before then.
My thing, whatever. We're talking about 2 missing fucking kids, and if I was those kids' parents, I would have been so fucking pissed off. I'm like, really? That's how you want to start this fucking thing off? Is let's acknowledge the tribes, blah 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 blah. Fuck you, fuck off. I'm so tired of it.
They voted for it over there, so you know what? That's what they get. They voted for that stuff, and that's exactly what they got.
Yeah, well,
it's
go
crazy.
Fuck yourself.
I agree. I second that.
We should label this podcast episode the Hateful Podcast.
Yeah,
because everyone's gonna be like, you guys were pretty hateful in this one.
Well,
but before we end it, before we get going, oh shit, I just deleted that whole thing. Oh no, I got it back. Let's go into some good news before we talk about some fan questions. Oh, that one right there.
This one?
Nope, the kid.
Oh, okay. Yep.
This one. I saw this and I was so stoked. So, world's.
No, I got you.
You got it?
I got
Sorry.
you.
So, world's most premature baby beats the odds to celebrate his first birthday. Can you read the portion of how old he was or what? I think he was only born at 21 weeks.
So this one here. Doctors initially gave Nash Keene 0 chance of survival when he was born 133 days early. Nash weighed 285 grams or 10 ounces at birth, less than a grapefruit, and measured 24 centimeters long.
Fuck yeah.
Miracle baby.
I love this so much.
It's God at work.
Amen. Like I saw this. I'm immediately like, you take one look at this kid and those parents too. Fuck.
Yeah, he looks happy.
Well, it's like, imagine, I mean, so when Frankie was born, she was born early, but she was born 3 weeks early. And I mean, we were only in the hospital for a week, but even for that week, man, it was hell on earth. Now imagine these poor parents.
Yeah.
In the hospital for almost the first year of his whole life. And the doctor saying like, yeah, there's a good chance he's going to die. We don't gave him a 0% chance of living and he beat the odds. Fuck yeah. I love this story so much. Yeah. I don't know.
He's going to go on to do great things. He's a fighter.
I hope so.
He's a strong kid.
I love seeing, we're going to talk about some, pretty dark stuff and just basically what's going on, but we'll always try to add in some good news too, some positive shit.
Yeah.
But I love seeing this. What's his name?
Nash Keene.
Nash Keene. Fuck yeah, Nash. I hope you grow up to be president or go to Mars or some shit. I love it.
I'm sure he will.
Okay, before we get out of here, onto the movie portion, what have you been watching lately?
Lately, I haven't been watching too much, although this guy at work recommended a movie called Warfare. Came out this year.
Oh, that was sick.
Was it? I haven't
yeah,
watched
it was
it
good.
I
saw that in theaters.
Oh, you said you've seen it in IMAX and it was
yeah, dude, it was so intense.
No way.
It was like very, very realistic.
I'm like 15 minutes into it.
It's not like what you think it's gonna be, but it's very like, I remember watching the video on like because it's all about Navy SEAL. So if you guys don't know what Warfare it's about a true story about this one unit that was in, I think, Ramadi,
Iraq.
They get ambushed. It's, they get blown up, shot at, all that. But other SEAL team guys were talking about, like, yeah, this is fucking spot on. Just like the chaos of it. The one thing I noticed of the whole movie, there was no like soundtrack or anything. It's just exactly what they're hearing. And if you haven't seen it and you're going to watch it at home, crank the fucking volume. I watched it when the girls went away to Ontario.
Nice.
I think I watched it twice, just max volume.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. It's not like a whole shoot 'em up movie, but it goes to show you kind of like what the whole GWAT era was like, and it was intense.
Looks good. Like it's a big build up right now. They're just like scoping guys.
Oh,
they
yeah.
see
the beginning when they're watching the Lean on Me video.
Of the girls dancing or whatever.
Yeah.
That was funny. I thought it was an ad at the start.
No. So DJ Shipley, who was a SEAL Team 6 guy, was saying that. He goes, yeah. He goes, that was so spot on. He goes, we watched that video I don't know how many times. And then he also said they watched the Pussycat Dolls.
Nice.
Don't you wish you were a freak like me?
Yeah.
Don't you? I guess they watched that numerous times. So he said when he saw that in the
awesome.
video, it hit home, which was good. It was a good movie. So
What about you? What are you watching?
what am I watching right now?
Yeah.
I know we talked about the Superman last time. What movies have I been watching? Not so much movies. I've been watching a lot of TV or
Okay.
like TV shows. The new Dexter Resurrection, I think it's called. I've been watching a lot of that. It's fucking dope. And then I've been rewatching Dexter. Did you ever watch Dexter?
Yeah, we actually watched an episode a couple weeks ago. We're on season 6 or something like that. 5.
Shit, I've been rewatching the whole thing.
Rita's died. Yeah, we're way past that.
Oh, spoiler.
It's where they're catching him.
Oh, okay.
She's like trying to catch him. Guarda?
Yeah.
Guarda.
Yeah.
Trying to catch him.
I love Dexter.
Yeah.
Like when he's narrating himself, I
So
love
good.
it. And like the music for it, like when he's like in his kill mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's good.
Such a good show. I think they need to make another show like that.
No
where it's
serial
like-
killer one? Or
Yeah, but
narrating one?
instead of like they're just going out after pedophiles because fuck them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been rewatching. Chief of War or War Chief with Jason Momoa. It's on Apple TV. It's
Never
all
seen
about
it.
the Polynesian islands and like Captain Cook and all that. Dude, that show is, as the cool kids say, lit as fuck.
Really?
It's so good.
I'll have to check it out.
It is. It's done. Sorry if people see me grabbing my nose a lot. I got it. My whiskers are irritating my nose a little bit, but that show's dope as fuck. Anything Jason Momoa does is really good, but
I don't know. I seen a movie with him and it wasn't that good, man.
why? What movie?
It was about him and his daughter and his dad going into a cabin.
Oh,
And he
Braven.
drank- Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan
Yeah,
of
that wasn't that great.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see.
It was just a movie then, not him.
80% of what he
Okay.
does is good. In the show, they do speak like the Hawaiian Polynesian language, and like
The whole show?
not the whole show. It eventually goes into English. There's subtitles for it, obviously, but they do like mix and match. I love Hawaiian culture, but listening to them speak, it's kind of funny because it's just basically all vowels. It's all
I couldn't listen to that.
it's
I couldn't do
funny.
it.
It's funny, but it's still really good. It's probably one of the best shows I've seen in a long time.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if you have Apple TV, I would
don't.
say watch it. It's really good, and I think there might only be one episode left, and I'm like, fuck.
It's
there's
that good.
Any show that comes out like the first season, it's always like the build up. But I'm like, for the first season, sorry, my mouth is getting chabby again. They should have more than 10 episodes because I'm hooked. I can't wait. I hope they
Is it currently playing?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think there's the last episode because most shows only do 10 episodes now. So I think the last episode comes out this week,
Nice.
and I can't wait. It is so good.
You have to let me know in the next pod how it went.
But yeah, other than that, that's it really.
Cool.
Should we get into some questions before we head
Let's
out
do it.
here? Alrighty. So in saying that, by the way, guys, I always make the post on the Facebook or Instagram page, both the Bear With Me podcast one and my own personal, and no one ever says any questions. They did for the first episode. So guys, going forward, when you see me make that post, please post a question or a topic you want to hear us discuss. Right now, we only have one, but I did ask ChatGPT to make us some questions.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just trying to find the one.
So they're getting replaced by AI already? One episode in?
Oh dear. Hold on, I'll find it. Bear with me, guys. Oh yeah. So, I don't know. Should I say the person's name? Because maybe they don't want people to know.
Maybe not.
I'll just say Amanda. I won't say who. But Amanda asks, what are your thoughts on nature versus nurture? I have 3 young boys, 5, 3, and 1, and 1 daughter. Also 1. And I hear a lot of boys will be boys, but as their mother, I want to be able to hold them accountable and be better than boys will be boys mentally. So you don't have kids.
No.
So I guess this is kind of more directed towards me, but I would still like to hear your thoughts on that.
Make sure there's a good father figure in their life.
Well, I know this girl and I only met her husband once, and her husband, I think he's an RCMP guy.
Nice.
He actually helped my dad move out of when they were moving a couple years ago. And they just, like, I hadn't talked to her in years. And I just made a post like, hey, if anyone can help my parents, that'd be great. And they both showed up. No.
They both stand up.
Yeah. The husband's a badass. He's dope.
That's
He's
awesome.
super nice. My thoughts, boys will be boys. Yeah, boys will be boys too, but boys will also be little assholes. So
yeah, you can't helicopter them either. They need freedom to screw up. And
no, you got to let boys, be boys. But at the same time, you got to hold your boys accountable. Now, that being said, I don't have boys. I have 2 little girls. So it's a completely different parenting style. I don't know anyone who can say, you can parent boys and girls the exact same. I don't think so.
No.
I know even with my girls, it's like I'm much softer than I would be, I think, if I had boys.
Oh, yeah.
But I also don't know that because I never had boys.
I'm sure you can imagine it, though.
Just even with girls in general, you're usually always softer. So nature versus nurture thing, I don't kind of get that part. What does that mean?
So nature would be kind of like what the father figure would do.
Okay.
The nurture would be kind of coddling and holding, and I don't know. I'm not sure. That's what my interpretation of it is.
Yeah, I guess because you're not a parent, but
I'm not a parent.
I mean, you got to have a good, happy medium. You got to let kids be kids, but you also can't let them get away with too much bullshit.
You have to be tough on them, or they're going to be criminals. You know what I mean? They're going to do bad stuff.
Well,
egg houses, like
I think having a hard, not
like
a difficult childhood or hard childhood, will make an easier life. But if you have an easy childhood, I think you're gonna have a much harder life.
Yeah, you need structure. Every person needs structure.
And knowing her, like, I think they live all the way up in like the Yukon, so she's a badass.
Oh yeah,
I have no doubt that she'll be, and that she has 4 kids now, 3 boys and a girl. I think, Amanda, you'll have no problem raising a great family and all that.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, if her husband's a cop, I mean, he's got discipline, so
oh yeah,
he'll pass that on.
So let's go into the Chat GPT questions, if I can find them. Give me 1 second here, guys.
Just pull the best one.
I had them. I thought I saved them. Oh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'll just go into Chat GPT because I don't think it deletes.
No, it should have your conversations.
I think I might have lost it.
Technical difficulties.
That's okay. We'll pull it up for the next episode.
Sure, we can do that.
But yeah, so thanks for tuning in for another episode. We apologize for the delay. We had some audio issues, but hopefully this one will work out good.
Yeah. And guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Please comment.
Do all that. Comment too.
Do all that stuff. Get us up there. And
and for not this episode or the next episode, but the following episode, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to roast us, and we'll read out what it comes out with.
Okay.
I saw some guys do that on the podcast, and it seemed pretty fucking funny.
Oh, and for now, we're on Spotify and YouTube.
Yes.
We're having some difficulties with Apple, but
Podcast.
Hopefully we can get this one on there. We're gonna try.
Yes. So please tell your friends, tell your family. Let them know. Do not let your kids listen to this, please. No. As you can tell, we say some coarse language on here.
Yeah, this is definitely 18 plus.
Yeah, but nonetheless, thanks again, guys. We love you lots. And for Bear With Me Podcast, Joel and Quentin, we are signing off.
We're signing off.
Okay.
Take care, guys.